Hello YouTube and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. This is part 10. We are at, I just checked, 102 deaths. We crossed 100 deaths last stream. Last stream ended with the old Iron King punching us off the arena and then us rolling off the arena because it's just a really well-designed fight. So off stream, I ran back to grab the souls. Immediately after I cut stream, I ran back to grab the souls. And I couldn't leave. So one of us had to die, and it was him. I think I couldn't leave because I summoned Manhunter O'Hare to, cover for me as I grabbed my souls. I think that's what happened. And then she just didn't die, so we killed him. I also, during the pre-roll section of the stream, I traded in all my small, smooth and silky, and petrified somethings. And the very last one was the big hammer.
So, if you
Trade. Old Iron King does not have a spell. There's Smelter Sword, which I would need to two-hand, which is fine because I'm two-handing everything anyway. Did I grab? I did grab the Dragon Rider's bow. I'll need that in a second. So I guess that means Orphanex has all those, and I'm not super interested in boss weapons outside of the Dragon Rider's bow. Inventory, arrows. I got a bunch of firebolts. Where do you get? Excuse me. Dark Souls 2 wiki. Oh, that's the fandom wiki. Nope, absolutely not. Okay, if I go through Undead Crypt, I can get Firestones, which doesn't help me. Oh, okay, we can go back. Not we can. We need to go back to... we need to go back to the old Iron King's arena, because there's a treasure chest after that that I didn't open up, so it would be on stream. B, we need to go back to... Cardinal Tower to fight the Salamanders, because we got the Iron Key. Search. Poison Bolt. Poison Arrow. Sold by Gavlin. Okay. So we need to go to Gavlin. Okay. So a whole bunch of... I should really just keep the wiki open. Dark Souls 2, wiki, F Extra Life. The good one. I'm gonna mute this tab in case they decide to go live and it just starts blasting stream at me. Oh, so you just got broken glass in your computer. I just tried to go down a ladder with the D-pad, and I don't know why. That's not a function in Final Fantasy. That's not a function in Binding of Isaac. It's not a function in Just Cause. I don't know why I did that. Okay, yeah, this room is awful. Like, super terrible. Hey. That man tried to lick me. Oh, cool, cool. You're trying to lick me and your buddy is shooting firebolts. Okay, not trying, succeeding. He did lick me. Okay, I ducked. I thought this floor burned you. Cracked red-eye orbs, not what I want. Can you stop that? That was just so disrespectful. Just the straight lep. Oh, God. The heavy iron key. Okay, we're making progress. I think the heavy iron key unlocks Hovel. You know what? I'm just gonna check. No, heavy iron key unlocks Broom Tower. Okay. I also upgraded... I upgraded to the heavy crossbow. Oh, this happened years ago. I hope it's all cleaned up. Yeah, just don't aggro. No thoughts. Just stand there. Yeah, I'm glad the neighbors cleaned it up because it was their fault. If they or their contractor dropped through the ceiling into your apartment, that is their fault. What do you mean I'm making some choices here? There's the Fire Drake Stone, the entire reason I came here. There's the Hawk Ring. Fantastic. There's no way this is a mimic after all this. So the Hawk Ring means you can kill that dude and this dude from up there for what little it's worth. You still have to come down here and kill these two. So that's just another box to check later. I don't know why I'm walking back to the bonfire. We have magic or technology. Take your pick. We need to go to Steady Hand McDuff. Infuse my whip with fire. You know, just a casual, you don't have proof murder, but you know, never to interact with that human being. Oh, hey, this man's gone. Hallelujah. Oh, this dude's gonna walk up behind me, so I might as well deal with him now. You know? I got my island sanctuary to rank 6. I then bum rushed getting all the upgrade mats to all of my buildings to start upgrading them. They'll be done at 5 p.m. And then I have to worry about the weekly schedule. Cycle 1 is culinarian knives and shark oil, and I know I don't have any sharks, so I just need to cycle something out for that. But I do have all 3 workshops, so I can sort of follow along with the guide. Yeah, cycle 1 for workshops 1 through 3 is culinary knife, shark oil, culinary knife, shark oil. Workshop 4 has something to do with paprika, and I just tuned out because I didn't care. This man's still gonna kill me. Yes, it's for tomorrow. Javelin. Yep. Okay. Oh, you only have arrows? You schmuck. Nah, man. There's only 5 cycles. Okay. Is there a place to get poison bolts, or did the game just decide that's a terrible idea? Because it's a terrible idea. There are no poison crossbow bolts because that's a terrible idea. Yeah. Because of the Avalon and Sanctum crossbows, there is no poison or bleed bolts. Okay, I can use that and it doesn't make me... Okay, cool. So, once again, we homeward out. And we go to the gutter. My concern is entirely with reaching, the Rotten. That man got beat down for no specific reason. Okay, I want to start with the notched whip because it's not on Fuego. Caressing prayer. Must be the forgotten key then. Okay, let's go get the forgotten key. There's a dog in here who really wants to break these pots open. Do. This is gonna be... That was terrible, and I'm surprised it didn't hit me. This is gonna be one of the worst areas to clear. The game has it. I just need to find the ring that increases enemy aggro and just pull every single enemy to me. That's the only reasonable solution I can come up with. Those poison bolts, those little poison shots from the statues, can knock you off ladders. So not only are you poisoned, but you fell over. What you fell over for? Okay, drag these guys out because I don't want to kill. Oh wait, this is the wrong room. And the night bus is never talked about again. Yeah, you know, it'll be filed right next to, hey look fellas, cheese. Okay, that's what exploded. I was so confused last time I came through here and something exploded. Again! Huh. We seem to have reached an impasse. It's the YouTube frogs. They're revolting and uprising. I mean, you did. I didn't. It was a real toss-up between, hey look fellas, cheese, and quince. That's a fruit. You know, some people use their alerts or their chat rules to inflict a trauma upon the people that did the pacer test. Might use mine for edutainment. Okay, now the whole reason why I put fire on the whip, I know we talked about this last time, but to like show it in practice. Aim down, and it's on fire. Aim down, and it's on fire. Can I put on both whips? I don't need my charm right now. He says before he gets poisoned, it needs the charm to cure poison. That's the meanest thing about this. Those statues have knockback, so they will push you into the poison. Well, they'll push you into the goop, which you've just lit on fire. There we go. Finally hit it. It got one upvote, so no. We will be playing that after Dark Souls, though. It's an edutainment game for a 4th grader. How long should it take us? I mean, how bad could it be? I'm trying to remember what was in that one. Easy 8 hours. Hey, it's the other one. We killed Victor last time. You know what'd be really mean? I didn't get it off. I was gonna summon a NPC behind him. Okay, we're just gonna fire these real quick. We're not even going this way. Is that all the oil pits? That is all of the oil pits. Okay, cool. Like I said, we're not going this way. We need to eat one of our many flame butterflies. Hey, look at me. I'm the gank fight now. Yeah. Hey, Dark Souls, I had enough of your nonsense. It's my turn. We don't have this key because, and I'm glad I remembered it. There. Okay, equipment. Moonlight butterfly skirt. Cat ring. If you remember last time I was here, I was looking down here, trying to remember if there was a drop. There is. I just needed a torch. Okay. Take off this, remove this, equip this. Boy, I wish I was joking, but this is the strategy. To make it go a little bit faster, we can do this. And these guys respawn. If you're thinking to yourself, I can't see the enemies, don't worry. I have like a little glint of light that their body just kind of is reacting with, is what I'm shooting. You'll get a better look at these guys in the future. You have to fight them straight up later in the game. Okay, we're gonna save arrows now because he should die from poison tick. Forgotten key. That is what we wanted. Soul of the Giant is actually a super useful item. So there's a boss at the end of the game whose health scaler is based off of how many Soul of the Giants you have. The less souls you have, the more health and more damage he takes. Double check this isn't a mimic. It is not. Is it trapped? No. Ring of Giants +1. Ring of Giants is the defense ring? Yeah. Increased poise. So yeah, those guys are terrible, and you have to fight them several times. And now comes the real pain of this area. I need to clear a path. Okay, that's already burnt. I was actually unsure if that had burnt or not. Ad starting soon. Cool, that'll give me time to set up. That's not who I wanted. I forgot you can go full... You can go full gank on this fight, and I totally forgot about that. You've got Lone Hunter, you've got Bashful Ray, and then you've got Luca Tale of Mara, which is what I was looking for. You can roll up on this dude with a full squad. So if you're having troubles with this boss, you know, just gank him. Can I soul appease him? You can chop his arm off as a reference to Dark Souls 1. It's one of the few bosses you can actually do that to. No, okay. was like, he's made of corpses. Can I soul appease him? I'm gonna try anyway. Last great soul, the rotten. You get a Pharaoh's Lockstone for taking off his arm. It's not worth it. Soul Appease. Actually, 300 damage ain't bad. Just in the same time, I can do 600 or 700 damage. I thought that had an explosion attached to it. I mean, I guess I'll try and take the arm off for chat. Oh, back up. Got a tummy ache, guys. I don't think I'm gonna succeed in taking the arm off. I'm so used to that attack doing way more damage. Hey, I can do that too. Oh. Hey, we succeeded. We knocked the thing off. Because we got the Pharaoh's Lockstone. I guess my soul appease at the end there killed it. This is a baby game for baby gamers. Also refer back to what I said in a previous part. In the speedrun, Nito is the only Great Soul you fight. You fight the Rotten 3 times. The rest of the speedrun is just collecting the items you need to fight the Rotten 3 times. Hey, just so you know what our future holds. Here is Sanctum City. We're currently locked out. I hope you enjoyed your trip to Sanctum City. I'll go get the key for it. Just to show it off. I will not be showing off Sanctum City because I have to walk all the way back here. But also, I respawned all of the things. By going to Sanctum City, I've respawned everything. Isn't this great? Isn't this wonderful? potentially a very interesting strategy for farming. Just go to Sanctum City. But the real reason I came back so this is the drop down. Oh, nope, nope, put the gloves back on. The gloves stay on, the pants come off. The key we got from killing the giants opens this door.
Young undead, don't let this curse weigh upon you. We meet a second time. Perhaps you will yet traverse the dark. Young undead, if you truly seek the dark, then we will surely meet again.
The dark is one of the worst locations in the game. I absolutely hate it.
May we?
Dark Lurker is a terrible boss. Yeah, we're here. Let's kill the giants a second time. Light torch. Equipment. Swap this out for the Dragon Rider bow. Actually, it says the sea bow has the fastest attack, and that's really all we care about. I would love to be able to drop my torch in the middle of the room and keep going. Oh, okay, never mind. That's the longest cast time. We want that number to be small. Is that an enemy? Yes, but he's over there. This is gonna be, objectively, the worst part of lighting this primal bonfire. He's right. I gotta keep hitting him in the hand. Oh, he's moved. Dude. Can you come back to just having your junk on full view? In the middle of the room? Okay, these arrows are 60 apiece, and these guys reward 2. Three. 4. Okay, so it takes 8 arrows to kill them if I'm not trying to speed it up. They die from poison, 2 rounds of poison. They reward 5,008. Okay, yeah. You more than make up the 16 arrows it costs to kill these guys. Okay. I don't want to deal with this area right now. But I did want to kill those guys. But because we have the Forgotten Key... Caressing Prayer. Oh, hey, we didn't need it. Gonna be honest, I thought about grabbing Force. And I absolutely should have. I feel like Force would have ripped its way through this room. And we can be Hovel now. So yeah, if you're a Dark Souls player who crutches behind the Hovel set, you just have to defeat some real chonky knights. Defeat those giants. They force drop the key, and then you come back here and grab Hovel's set. Let's go to servants' quarters. We're only slightly mad so far, so let's make ourselves really mad. Things are going too well. What if they weren't? I don't need either of these spells anymore. Lightning Spear. Do I have Lightning Weapon? No. That would be too nice. And I don't really have the ability to use sorceries. Can you get a great magic weapon? Oh, can I use... I can use Magic Barrier. Extend the duration of spell effects. I don't need the evil ring. I would actually prefer to have the stone ring. That man's invincible, so I don't care if I poison him. The puppets cannot die. The Rat King cannot die. I knew there was a summon sign down here. I'm vindicated from many parts ago. I knew there was a summon sign for this boss fight. First one's dead. Second one's dead. It was worth a trade. Hey, you ever accidentally unequip your spell chime to attempt to use your spell? Oh, that doesn't hurt him. Cool. Thanks for tickling that boss. Okay. And it's just that easy. Sorry to all the people who got eaten by the ads and missed the boss fight. I was wondering where that was. That is +1. Yeah. Southern Ritual Band is +1. Northern Ritual Band is more spell uses. That's death. That's death. Oh, this room is also unnecessarily mean. So it's just you in this little alley with 5 dogs, 6 dogs, 7 dogs. The number just keeps going up. And then you get down here with your 7 dogs and you get invaded. By some clown dressed as a hollow soldier. Eight dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it was 7 dogs. What did I get? Dragon Tooth, Petrified Something, and Bright Bug. Well, I can go give 2 more Petrified Somethings to the twins. And then a magic... Let's talk about your rewards for this. You get a magic curve sword, magic damage falchion, and the dragon's tooth. I think there's some discrepancy in rewards. I can still quick roll with the Dragon's Tooth. I can't do that with the Demon's Great Hammer. And the Dragon's Tooth is just better. Well, they've taken away our completion on this area, so let's pet the dogs and get it back. Oh, these guys can drop souls. I should put on my my gold covetous ring. Out of curiosity, that's a 11,430. Took away 300 health to get an extra spell cast. And does it even work on Homeward is the question. Yeah, we'll get 2 casts of Homeward. Which is helpful if you don't actually need to heal. Like, I didn't take any damage there. So I can just use Homeward to respawn everybody, jump back down here again, and, stagger out my heals. Oh, Bobby, I did put in a application for your decathlon that you shared. The dog behind me got me. You know, I'm just, surprise people by being good at video games that I've never played before. Forgot how much damage the dogs do in one attack. I mean, I am fine death cycling to these enemies because I'm still making progress every death cycle. Just go down there and start swinging. They do something like 200 damage a hit. It's not an insignificant number they're throwing out. That one was much cleaner. Why did I climb the ladder? I can teleport still. Whatever, who cares? Okay, so what do we have on our plate? Well, let's do some planning while we're just farming these dogs. Also, this gank room used to be where the key was for lighting the torches in the center fight. Again, climbing up the ladder when I have a teleport. What am I doing? We have the old iron key, which opens Broom Tower. So I could run to Broom Tower just to show off that location. I could get the key to Sanctum City and then farm the Gutter and Black Gulch to do Sanctum City. I could just do Castle Drain Lake. Again, not using my homeward teleport. What am I doing? We still have a lot of stuff to do. We also have to farm Brightstone Cove Seldora, the Gutter, and Old Iron Keep. So we can light all of those great fires, which we don't need to do because our soul memory is over 1 million and we've already been to Castle Drain Lake. Yeah, that's actually what the only reason for the great fires is if you light all 4 of them, the Shrine of Winter opens and you go to Castle Drain Lake. Or if you get 1 million soul memory because you're bad at the game and you just can't stay alive long enough to beat the bosses, you can skip the bosses and go to the end of the game. Honestly, I don't know who that mechanic's there for, because it's not for the people who will reach 1 million soul memory just by dying constantly. Yeah, that's how I got to Castle Drain Lake early. 1 million soul memory. What are we at now, anyway? We're almost to 3 million soul memory. And we just beat the last Great Lord. That also means I'm getting out of, like, reasonable ranges to be invaded. Your invasions are determined by your soul memory. Okay, cool, we're done. So by being at 3 million soul memory, I don't know how many players would be able to invade me. The speedrunning uses the million soul memory trick. You defeat the Rotten to get 3 of his souls and 2 of Nito's souls. You kill everyone in Majula, and that puts you at a million soul memory.
You are bare.
Five levels, okay. Oh no, we just wanted 100 in agility. 30 in faith is fine. 3 attunement is fine. Drops, 1 more drops our cast speed. I'll take a little bit more stamina. Okay, which one of these is the long ladder? I believe it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. So the key we got on the far side of killing the Rotten opens up this door over here in the well. Oh, that wasn't the Rotten's key. That was the Giant's key. Okay. This used to have 2 chests in it. Now it has 3. Great lightning spear. A chime and a staff. And soul vortex. And there's the dragon talisman that opens Sanctum City. So I guess it was always 3. They just put it on a corpse. I thought they put it in a chest and put it in a new chest. Before I tackle Castle Dranglag, I do want to light all of the great bonfires. So it's just a matter of which one of those terrible things I want to do first, and the answer is Earthen Peak, because there's still a location over there I haven't shown off on stream. So let's go. Moonlight Butterfly. Travel to Harvest Valley. So do you want a good news or bad news? Because I got both. Bad news is I really didn't make a lot of headway farming out this area between streams. Let me see if I can use any new miracles. Good news is it was such a time getting to Smelter Demon, we despawned a bunch of enemies in Earthen Peak proper. 42 and 50. I would like to get Great Lightning Soul Spear, but I ain't anywhere close. We unlocked Great Heal, and Great Magic Barrier. I used Great Heal when playing with Colin. I went full-blown, faith user. Red eye ring +1. I'm gonna switch to the Ring of Restoration from the Cloethy ring. Actually, I'm gonna use the Poison Bite ring. The enemies around here drop humanities, so we might as well be human. We had the same idea and his works better. Oh, I'm using the fire arrows. I only have so many of those. Put those away. If I get a headshot, this enemy dies in 1. If I don't get a headshot, they die in 2. And if they die in 2, I wasted 13 souls. There's the headshot, but it was on the second shot, so it didn't matter. This area also has undead skeletons, which are super easy to forget about when you're farming. I could go full Moonlight Butterfly for a lot of poison resistance, but I don't think it's worth it. This area is actually why I had Caressing Prayer on, because it removes poison. I didn't have to burn through my poison moss. As you can see, the dude that I was using for benchmarking when I ran through here to Smelter Demon is despawned. Oh, I thought he dropped an item. No, okay. The really fun part about this area is you drop down into this pit. You can't see anything. And there's a single enemy. Is this the gank? Yeah, this is the gank. I'll show off the gank. So he broke his wall, so I don't have to deal with him hiding behind it. I do have to deal with the fact that he can just lob those at me and there's nowhere to go. So that is at the other end of the pit that we fought the skeleton in. There is nothing. Oh, I think I have to convince him to break this wall. Okay. And then this is the gank room that I've complained about previously. It's real fun. The one hollow is the real, just middle finger of this room. And the way out is behind one of these walls. And I don't remember which one it is. It's the last one. Okay. No? Yeah, okay. It's right here. This is just a suicide pit. There's a lot of messages around this pit, always saying to jump. So if you're playing the game and you see the suicide pit, don't do it. Or if you are gonna do it, at least do a flip. This is the lone skeleton in this pit. He is my best friend. Means I don't have to go into the pit to summon skeletons. Hammer dude is walking towards me. I can see his shadow. Don't drop anything. Cool. I don't know how to get to the person who's chucking fire from up there. And I haven't been there because there's still an item on their ledge. So that requires further investigation. How'd that work out for you, mannequin? I believe that mannequin is the only enemy down here. Yeah. So this is the room where you talk to Lucatail of Mara to fight Smelter Demon. Oddly enough, really far away from that boss arena. When you first come down there, it is covered in poison. You have to burn the windmill in Earthen Peak to despawn the poison. or you just run through. Dealer's choice. This dude, who runs through the pot every time we ran through Smelter Demon, is despawn. We fought him, I think, once. Okay, now it's time to actually explore Earthen Peak, something we never did, because I was just trying to press forward to, Old Iron King. This is one of my least favorite jumps in the game. Hate it. Hate it so much. Come on, Big McLarge. Oh, you don't trigger the pressure plate. Ah. I guess I'm the fat one then. There's one mannequin there. And... okay, just him. Mimic? No. Trapped. No. Heavy crossbow +3. Wish I'd came here earlier. Because I just upgraded my heavy crossbow to +6. That room is sketchy. And it's all due to Dark Souls having really well-designed jumping mechanics. You're jumping with no good lineup into that platform. Dark Souls is renowned for being a competent platformer. You are correct. I thought that man poisoned me for some reason. I need... yeah, maybe this will work. Sure will. This really throws a, oh, okay, never mind. If somehow you are having problems with Covetous Serpent Demon, these 4 jars are in the air, and you can shoot them, and he will prioritize eating these hollows over fighting you. Now I actually have to jump over there. That's the last thing I want to do. Okay, so to jump over there, I have to come from that platform right there. Which I haven't come from yet. Which comes from up there. Okay. There is a dude over here hiding behind the treasure chest. Unfortunately, though we've made a lot of progress on the main line of enemies, just from running through here, we have not made a lot of progress on the extra enemies. See you later. So bonfires are not going to be readily available. Whose summon sign is this? Oh, it's Ray again. He's wearing the assassin gloves and the assassin shoes. Please don't be here. Cool, that butterfly was one and done. My favorite. I believe this raises that platform, which is what I want. Yes. There's nothing up there, correct? There is something up there. Okay. Oh, you're joking. Just barely got one past. Well, hopefully my souls are not up there, but they are down. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick while the ads are playing. So, YouTube, stretch your feet, stretch your hands. This is going to be a quick break. Twitch, you got like 90 seconds. Okay, we are back. YouTube, you didn't miss anything. Had another bag of chips, as I often do during these pauses. And I said something about this chat message, but the ads were still rolling, so I want to say it again. No, I don't think they have busted pyromancies. That enemy has, I think, 400 health on the nose. So, even during casual play, at this point, you can quickly deal with an enemy with that little health. So, as with most things, super common video game trope is, and I guess D&D trope, is the glass cannon. That's all that they are. They have a lot of attack and nothing else going for them. So if they hit you, it hurts like hits like a Mack truck, but if you can roll up on them, they just die. Which, funny enough, they do have a pyromancy specifically for you rolling up on them. I'll eat my poison. Yeah, it goes back to the old loading screen tip. Try beating the enemy before it reduces your HP to 0. Oh, they have less than 400 HP. It's probably like 320, because my old weapon did 157, and it took 3 shots to kill them because they had a smidgen of health left. Also, this map's really weird because you have 2 combat encounters, and there's the next bonfire. They're on top of each other. Whereas the next bonfire is on the other side of Covetous Serpent Demon, which is still 2 combat encounters away. Yeah, no blazing it. I am gonna risk all of those souls trying to get this dude to break a wall. Cool. He broke the wall. The old Knights set. I'm not familiar with that, actually. Probably because I've never had him break this wall before. Oh, this is the Green Sentinels, and yeah, these are the dudes in Tower of Flame. Oh, I can upgrade to the next chime. Okay, the world is now much easier than fighting 2 instead of 4. Yeah, and you really do just shove your way through them. I guess if you're doing, like, something a reasonable player would do, you might try to kite them around with spells or arrows, but just swing with reckless abandon. Yeah, that got an extra 45 damage on these lightning spears. Still not entirely convinced it's worth it. At the very least, I should turn Great Magic Barrier into Caressing Prayer. Bare minimum. Don't you dare drop an item. You guys are both terrible and I hate you. I thought he dropped an item for some reason. That's why I ran back. Can you stop accumulating poison? There we go. It'd be really nice if there was a pool of water in Lower Earthen Peak. That was also needlessly risky. I knew if that pyromancy hit me, I was dead, but I did not flinch. Yeah, that's the spell that does a lot of damage at close range. Oh, I forgot. This item's right here. Just leaving items on the ground. I believe worse than that being a dart trap, I think it's a poison dart trap. And I'm not about to find out. Mannequin hiding in the corner. Dude staring at a jar. I am going to replace my homeward bone with poison heal. I was really afraid I just hit homeward there. It's like, well, time to start over again. Oh, are these guys... Okay, cool. Those guys were one and done, so I never have to worry about remembering them again. Great. Hey, did you know Great Magic Barrier makes you look like an idiot? Okay, I really hope my souls are not up by the Pyromancer. Not because I'm worried about being killed by the Pyromancer, but because I have no reason to go there. The mannequins drop down to the floor level, so I don't need to ride that lift up to fight them. But if that's where my souls are, that is where my souls are, and I don't get a say in the matter. Oh, sweet. Is it? It is right here. Okay. So they want us to look around, make sure I'm not getting bamboozled. Okay. Switch out that for this. This looks like a trap. Well, it's not a mimic. Not a trap either. Okay. Well, we have no reason to ever do that again. slowly are exploring more of Earthen Peaks, which I honestly thought I had fully explored already. I do need to check if there's a hidden wall in Earthen Peak. Because if there's a hidden wall, I'm never going to find it. I just don't know where it is. But we still need to get to that platform up there somehow. Maybe it's a drop down from above, not sure. No clue. That was cool. I'm assuming he was just standing on that ledge right there. Yeah, he was just standing on that ledge. I have no reason to jump across to fight you, but you still need to die per the rules. That counts as blocking? I hate this game. Oh, we almost have the full set. We just need the skirt and we're done. We have the shirt. Wasn't there an enemy in there? Maybe that mannequin fell in there. No, he wouldn't have fallen in there. I'm pretty sure there was an enemy in there, but I don't see him. Yep, knew that was coming. I was kind of hoping you would choose a different attack. Eat the poison. That makes a lot of sense for that pool of water that I dismissed out of hand earlier. You get covered in poison in that room, and then you just walk into the pool of water. Okay, so there's nothing here. $13 durability left, so that'll kill these enemies. For some reason, I decided I wanted to fight them all together, which I've literally never done. Yeah, am I missing... I'm gonna look. Am I missing an illusionary wall here? Spell quartz ring +1. Do I have the spell quartz ring +1? No, no, I do not. In this hallway, oh, nope, not in this one. Oh, I think it's that wall right there that looks fake. Yep, saw that coming. She's already reloaded on her next spell. Okay. So that is every enemy dead in this area. Now we just have to despawn all of them. Oh. Oh, I need to rest. Oh, we're making such good progress on the despawning of enemies. They're still here. I don't need the cat ring. I would prefer to have the bracer. I wish I could say that the items these guys drop are useless, but it's bleed and poison stones, which are actually pretty useful. Okay, that skeleton didn't spawn. This one I know is still here. I can see his bones. Okay, I'm seeing some hope. I'm seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. That dude can just keep following me. He'll catch up eventually. What if, for no good reason, we just switched what weapon we're using? What if 150 hours into the playthrough, I just start maining the washing pole? Okay, that dude gets a special death because I really need to put Crescent Prayer back onto my, miracles. Also, let me put on my real weapon again before I end up into a fight. And I don't have it with me, and I die just for no good reason. Did you find anything exciting on your walk? Current state of international shipping. Are we once again having problems sending things overseas? Well, to be fair to the truckers, you guys do take 9 federal holidays off a year. Well, I've gone to the wrong way, and I'm not going back through. That's the enemy I am going to be happiest when he is despawned. Because that room is just... Oh, you can't see anything. Good luck, have fun. Run over that corpse. Desecrate that corpse. Don't stop running. Just keep running. Oh, that dude's despawned. Nah, dude, reading's hard. Oh, gloves. I didn't have the gloves. Yeah. Please be the correct exit. And it is. Wonderful. Also, I'd like it to be known on the guide for illusionary walls, these boards that I broke are classified as an illusionary wall. Don't know who's making up these classifications, but I don't think they're particularly good at their job. Okay, that man lived on one, and he got a lot of hurt off on me. Okay, that room is going to be terrible every single time, but we haven't died to it yet. So there is a chance we walk away with a perfect victory against that room. I know dude with the hammer we started skipping towards the end, but he should despawn before the big guys. I don't know what that small did, but sure, have at him, game. I'm so looking forward to getting through Covetous Serpent Demon. I'm just gonna ignore your existence now that you've poisoned yourself. Okay, that's how we're gonna fight that dude from now on. We're just going to not fight him. Okay, Hammer Bro, we're gonna pass you because we had some issues last round. With that. Okay, before I jump down there, I'm gonna deal with the easy fights. Because I know one of these times I'm gonna whiff. Gonna whiff the jump, and chat's gonna spam Monka S. I don't know if I can actually make the jump from here with my floaty pants. I can, okay. I was like, I remember that being the safest lineup. I had a thought in my head that there's another, possibly another hidden wall in there, but that's still Earthen Peak, and Earthen Peak only has 3, and I have all of them. So I don't know why I thought it was there. Hold the presses, this man had a thought. Once again, really should just put Emit Force or Force onto my Miracle Bar. It would save me so many arrows in the long run. There's no saving arrows on that guy unless I want to do a convoluted series of jumps to get to him. And I don't. Ladder boys are gone. We're making progress. And the worst thing is, we're not even making progress. It's a false progress because the counts are so skewed between Path to Iron Keep and everyone else. This guy, when he despawns, is my we're making progress. Quick reset. Mannequins were a little mean. They dropped in the wrong spot. Or a little mean. We're making progress again. You didn't drop anything good. You dropped something terrible. Dude at the bottom of the ladder despawned. Great. Jump over these? No, of course not. Why would you? Why would From Software let you do anything mildly convenient? Like, land that jump perfectly. I think go back to the camera is correct, but I'm not entirely sure. Doesn't feel correct. That feels like I walked way too far. And I did. If you have a torch, you can see down there, but why have a torch? We're making progress. We're getting there. Look at all these enemies that aren't here right now. That dude is about to get it real bad. That singular enemy. One man stands between me and a stepping stone towards my goal. No, it's this man right here. It is me. I forgot to rest. At the bonfire. Can't teleport back. Gotta run like a pleb. I need to make 2 layouts. One is for 16 by 9 games, and one is 4 by 3 games. So that I can capture chat and have chat up on screen. And have like a dedicated spot for the timer. And if we really want to upset Sister, a dedicated spot for the VTube model. I'm gonna farm this dude out of existence to make me feel better. Fuck no. Stop it. None of that. YouTube, million subs, make it happen. Don't worry, it's 2.5 hours into the recording. None of them are here to hear that. It's just me, my thoughts, and this green cloud. Okay. I was down here long enough. If the dude was gonna spawn, he would have spawned already. Okay, we're already starting off in a better place. Clean. I mean, we got hit once, but otherwise clean. These 2 pits that I've been avoiding go to the same pathway and lead to that door right there. Nothing exciting. Hello? orange juice. Shoot this man. Oh, next time I finish this loop, I need to check to make sure the elevator is in the starting position. Also, the skeleton didn't spawn, so we run over his corpse to spawn him. Grab this. So what just happened right there is A, I accepted my fate, and B, I wanted to do one-hand stab, but I accidentally switched to two-handed. And then I just stood there and accepted my fate when I did the wrong swing. Oh, I picked up poison from that. Cringe. Oh, caressing prayer cleans your feet. That's good to know. How are you still spawned? I know how you guys are still spawned, because I really didn't fight you. But Hammer Dude I fought. Why are you still here? I mean, if you think the game will let you have Tsukiyomi, can you solo Tsukiyomi? Because I really don't want to fight her. I mean, I need the card, but I just don't feel like fighting her. Yeah, I know it drops from both. It even says so on the Triple Triad website. It drops from Castrum and Castrum Extreme. Still didn't equip Force as a spell. Oh, one day I'll learn. One day I'll learn. We're almost to you, Bonfire. We only have... I don't know how many cycles to go, and I really can't check because there's not a good cycle checker. already have all the mannequins set. Now, the main reason we had to 3-man the Extreme was because of the meteor mechanic, which I'm pretty sure is also in normal. Might not be. That was almost a YouTube exclusive death there. Yeah, I mean, if you can burst her down, then the meteor mechanic doesn't matter. Okay, he just somehow figured out how to get out of there previously. Because those jars were all intact and he chased me down. And there's no enemies through here and going through here. Nothing. Okay. It's good to check I haven't missed something from time to time. And this dude fell for the same thing twice. Okay, dispel poison. I don't think that's how you're supposed to make that jump. Oh. And you lived through that. Cool. I'm just gonna shoot you with a bow and move on with my day. Well, down the hatch. That's in a really bad spot. That is not a good spot for my souls to be. Really, anywhere behind this fight is a bad spot for my souls to be. Yep. Bounced off the first dude and I knew that was the end. And that's all because last fight I said I'd never lost a fight with him. I'm not a big pine resin fan, but I do have a bunch of them if situations call for it. Pine resins just give you different elements on your attacks. So I could make my sword, on that one I got rotten and dark, so I could do dark damage or poison damage. The dude on the bridge is still there, he just hasn't aggroed for some reason. That's a really, really good backstab. Because I immediately was going to get hit. Okay, you're poisoned. I don't need to worry about you anymore. Hopefully Hammer Bro is despawned. Hammer Bro is still there. I just wanted to feel like we're making progress. And him being alive says we are not making progress. Literally all of that was bad. I hate that I discovered that. There it is. I could see the lineup was wrong, and I just had to float to my death. Like a true warlock. Just real quick, let's double check this man is dead. Pretty sure he's dead, but you know. Quick double check. He's dead. Okay. I keep going for that backstab and there's no reason to. It's not a one-hit kill. But more often than not, it does get me killed. I don't need the poison bite ring anymore. Oh, they drop sunlight metals. Hate that. Okay. With that being the scariest part of this loop, I think I'm just going to farm them. Because I will more consistently die on this gank fight. And there's not really a cheese spot for it. Whereas the 3 mannequin gank fight that I died on previously, there is a cheese for it. Again, going for the backstab's just going to get me killed. I don't like that you have 1 health left. Please despawn so I can roll through your corpse. Okay, the big dude despawns 2 rounds before the little dudes. So when the big dude's gone, there is only 2 rounds left with the little guys. But so long as the big dude is up, there's really no end in sight. Okay, this strategy works well enough. Get up onto this ledge and just spear them down. I could put on the Leo ring for better counterattacks with thrusting weapons, which does include that thrust attack on the sword. But I don't think it will drop... Oh, cool. I don't think it will drop it from a 3-hit fight to a 2-hit fight. Could start shooting arrows if you guys don't want to sort this mess out. Okay, one more round. I do have to walk by here to confirm after the one round, but it should be this is the last round. I don't think I've had any situations where I've killed one of them and then died. I think it's just I flat out lose. The big 180-degree spin is such a bear. Okay, there's a situation where the old Leo ring might have made a difference. One, two, threeing these guys with just one-handed heavy attacks might be possible with some extra damage from counterattacks. Okay. There is nothing ready for dinner tonight. The pork loin that I brought out is still very much frozen. That was risky. If I'd whiffed that shot, he would have just killed me outright. The hammer has been despawned because he would have harassed me by now. That skeleton should be getting ready to despawn. Because he will sometimes randomly chase into the fight, so he got fought more than the other dudes. Hammer went ahead and poisoned me. That's super rude. Okay, this hammer's been despawned. Great. progress. Kill these guys before committing to the jump. First dude's over here. Second dude's over here. It's the first time he's hit me. Believe mannequin claws are actually no, they might actually be claws. Yeah. There they are. That's an item drop I never get. So it is nice to see the mannequin claws. But not on my character who's punching things. How you doing? Nah. This is an absurd challenge run. It is offline, so I don't have to deal with any invaders. And I am despawning every single enemy in the game. Yeah, you as well. Okay, where are we heading now? Is this dude still here? This dude is still here. Can you not be here? Is that an option? Because once I'm done with you and those two guys down there, I have this bonfire, which, again, really weird, because the Covenant Demon bonfire is right through that door. I don't know what they were doing in this area that all the bonfires are on top of each other. And these dudes should also despawn faster than the other enemies, because they're sort of on the critical path. Sometimes I kill them, sometimes I walk past them. was trying to knock him off the ladder just to be funny. Maybe if I had emit force instead of standard force, I could have done it. Okay, we take our Estus. We open up the jars for this kind sir to come join us. And we are on... oh, there's nothing down there. I keep going that way. There's nothing down there. You load right in... oh, that's mean. That is mean. Huh. No, just that platform gets worse when you use emit force. Well then, gotta be a little bit more careful with that one. Also, I guess I broke the chest through the... okay. Refer back to my previous statement about needing to be careful. We have 2 mannequin knives, which is not the mannequin weapon that I'm after. Give me a second mannequin claw so I can go around punching things. Well, that was a rough trade. Should have just shot her with an arrow. I knew better. Should have just shot her with an arrow. Don't tell me we're gonna be able to skip 2 bonfires before I get... God, if I can get the one after Covetous Serpent Demon before I get Serpent Demon, I'm gonna be a little upset. Also, as long as those big dudes are around, I'm not super concerned about arrows. Because they give way more in souls than arrows cost. Good, you didn't drop an item. Well, I just discovered something that I knew was there, and I'm gonna point it out now, because I feel real dumb. This ladder. So that entire time I've been leaving and coming back in, there's been a ladder right there. Okay, you win. That's your prize. That dude is gonna get his own special runs because we discovered him so late. I'm not sure why I short jumped it by the margin that I did. Like, I knew I was gonna short jump it, but I figured it was because I was left or right. I don't know why I was short jumped and dead on. And if I took off the butterfly skirt, it would actually be worse. So with the butterfly skirt, I have a different jump, but more importantly, you don't roll when you land. The thing that kills you the most, by a country mile, is you land on that platform, and then you roll from jumping, and you just roll right off. Having the butterfly skirt on and not being able to roll on landing is a huge lifesaver. You just do your own thing, buddy. You do you. Oh, hey, she's gone. We're making progress. Gonna disagree with that one. You can very clearly see the part where I landed on the platform and the game shoved me out of the way. I'll save all those arrows. I ain't gonna complain about that. Okay, two-hand the sword so I can properly kill this mannequin. We're gonna start taking a slightly closer jump, and we're gonna jump off of the stairwell? Yeah. We'll try and plunging attack out of the sky, make use of the butterfly skirt's unique jump. Or you can cancel a float and just plunge. Assuming the game will let us plunge, because we have a long history with that not working. I guess I should just be making use of the no roll to jump into that wall anyway. I don't need to do the rolling route, because we're not going to roll. It's not worth it to just homeward. Just keep going. We're not nearly as close as I want to believe I am. Just keep pushing forward until that mannequin, the crawler, and the two bugs despawn. Then you can start thinking, just need to farm this area to move forward. I have terrible news. That path's still broken. Oh man, using force as a meme has backfired greatly. I haven't been killing the dude behind the chest. I want to scream. This dude was already on a different cycle, and I've made it worse. Okay, so we got the dude behind the chest that's gonna be forgotten about. Because I was worried about despawning the two dudes on the bridge and this dude, and I would have this bonfire prepped. But now I gotta deal with the jabroni behind the chest. Ah, okay. I'm mad at myself, not the video game. But I've despawned these two dudes. So we're making progress towards the Barrelful Queen bonfire. Which is, of course, the end goal for this area. That bonfire means we have defeated and despawned every enemy here. And also not killing one of them on spawn means those mannequins kill you. Good news is they're not on different cycles. Bad news is they're both still alive. Could I interrupt them with the Thorn Ring, maybe? Unlikely. Let that man deal with the consequences of his actions. This poison should dissipate before it causes any problems. I think buildup is only like half. Buildup was a quarter. Okay. I'm not gonna trust that to work every time, but it's good to know you can just run off the stairs there at the right angle and roll into the doorwell. Run off the stairs at the wrong angle and you roll off the platform. Doorwell. Doorway. It's getting closer, I can feel it. How many times did we die to that jump? Like 4? Because that's how many unique trips through there it's gonna get. Okay, where did I die again? To the elevator gank. Okay. That is good information to have. Getting a single interrupt on them is super dangerous because they just keep stacking bleed with aggressive combos. Okay, this room's despawned. That's great. What if I attempt to crush them in the ceiling? I understand this is not a crush in the ceiling thing, but will that cause them to drop down? Sure won't. Well, that's not a fun way to fight them, but it is an option. Drag them out. I think I'm gonna finish this loop and that's where I'm gonna call it. Next stream, I should hopefully be starting at Iron Bridge. Heal? please. Oof. John Dark Souls there just tried to commit suicide.
Are we doing early dinner or am I eating a snack?
Well, we've got nothing out, so I was gonna go do early dinner.
Cool. I'm starving. You can keep going. But I'm starving.
As soon as I finish this loop, I already told Stream I was done. Okay. Do. That man thought he was people.
What he could have been. Are you gonna die to the book nerd again? He fell off the edge.
It's a fan, not a book.
Are you sure about that?
They're closer to Hope than they are a summoner.
Does that mean they throw fireballs?
Yeah, so does Hope. They also suck, and so does Hope.
That's why they killed you.
Yeah, they have 0 HP and a lot of damage. I need the backstab ring to kill him. Which I don't think this character has the backstab ring yet. When I say backstab ring, I absolutely mean a different ring entirely.
They just lay on the ground and like elbow walk around. That's a vibe. That's a vibe.
They also don't have legs, and they use those non-existent legs to tackle you.
It's a vibe. I'm all about it.
Open up this arena. Force is such a useful spell in this area. That is... Oh, I want to... Before I finish this loop, I want to make sure the elevator is down. Jump across the pool. The puddle of poison. Elevator is down. Okay. We're gonna vibe check this pit and then head back to Majula and see how many times we died. Started the stream at 102. Okay. The pit's despawned. So, ow.
Hey, that nerd's still there.
That book nerd will be there for a while. Mannequin is still there. Okay.
I like it how they have stabbers for us.
But this dude's not... I have a lot of questions, so we're...
Stab dude has a lot of feelings. Just let him be.
So the mannequins are still there, but the Hammer Bro is despawned. Oh, that's right. The Hammer Bro aggroes when you walk across the bridge. So the Hammer Bro's just been killing himself silently. Okay. Okay. I understand now. If you take too long fighting the 2 hammer dudes and the sorceress, the 3rd hammer dude comes up from behind and whacks you.
But not if he lands in the water.
If he walks into any pot, he dies. what do I have to turn in? Because at this point, I just am doing level-ups. I got some baby souls.
Not a fan of the face.
It's a jester mask.
Not a fan.
Okay, for YouTube, let's see how many deaths we're at. 114 died 12 times this episode. Most of them due to gravity. Gravity's our strongest enemy. That and the Knights at Eliam Lois, who killed us about 24 times.
Bearer of
The stabber.
seek
The stabber man. The stabber hand.
The mannequins did succeed in killing us a few times, yes.
The stabber man.
One level up, okay.
The stabber hands.
Okay, so YouTube, I will see you on part 11. We don't have a whole lot of bosses left where we are. So before I do Castle Drangleic, where all the bosses are, I want to light the 3 remaining great bonfires, because that's needed to trigger an optional boss fight at the end of the game.
You're not winning unless you defeat all of the bosses.
Because if you get the 4 Great Souls, or you get your Million Soul Memory, you can go to Castle Drangleic and progress the game normally and beat Nasandra. If you light the 4 bonfires, there is a boss fight after Nasandra. And if you're an absolute idiot moron, you can not do Throne Watcher, Throne Defender, not do Nasandra, and stack all 3 bosses so they are back to back to back. And they all play into each other as a 3-phase boss fight, which is a nightmare. And we're gonna do it. And if you finish a phase, it checkpoints. Unlike Dark Souls 3, which has a couple 3-phase boss fights that don't checkpoint. So YouTube, I will see you on part 11. Thank you for watching.